Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So we can unlock a new zone within New Sharandar, the Grove. Well, to do so you'll need to first jump over to Melissa Winterwhite and go and pick up this quest here, where we need to speak to this other NPC. So this guy right here, and we'll obtain a few quests from him. A repeatable one and apparently also a gold one there, where we need to go and collect totems from undead. So he's leading us into the new portal directly to the Grove, which we can see will probably be this area right here. So we are now in the new zone, and damn, the art is looking good as per usual with this new module. As for the system and mechanics, we shall see. So we literally just have to, I guess, follow the sparkly trails and complete these quests. And it's probably going to be very similar to what we've seen before. A few different enemy types. You can see we've already got some unique displacer beasts here. Some rangers who are kicking my ass. Okay, those displacer beasts are eating me alive. This is not so good. I guess they have the same mechanics as they do have in Vault of Stars. We kill them and they're dropping my fiendish totems, and we can go and complete this quest. We have heroic encounters dotted around. So what new can we go and obtain to progress with our character with all this new zone? Well, if we go and actually look in the collections tab, and we're looking in Sharandar here, we can see there's a bunch of new stuff we can get. We have the usual gear here, and then in accessories we have a new tab where we can obtain all of these new rings, these legendary ones to boot, and it seems we shall be able to obtain them from the Vault of the Stars dungeon. So that will give us cause to go and farm that dungeon. Now, as for where they drop, we have yet to see, but I believe it's definitely got something to do with those dark, misty things, which you can see, I'm not sure what they're called at all, which you can find within the dungeon itself. You can find one like just before the first boss, hidden under the waterfall. You can find another one just before the second boss, and you can find another one within the maze. And I believe if you go and kill those, we might be able to get rings from them. But this is just speculation, and some of these rings are looking pretty neat, with bonuses there such as benefit to your ranged powers. There's probably one for melee running around here somewhere. This is a pretty cool one. You gain Forte while you're moving. That's pretty neat. And we can look over the bonuses, and some are pretty good, like buff to power and accuracy. Pretty nice to have ones that will just give you more stats, but of course if you've got them capped already, they're not that useful anymore. We do have some here when you kill guys. When you stand still, you gain critical severity and control bonus. When in combat with one enemy, increase your awareness and combat advantage. When you use a daily power, we have like the Manticore's main bite on a nice high item level ring. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, it is an offense ring. Then we have Forte while moving, as we've seen before. We have when in combat with one enemy, power and crit severity, decent. There we go, there's our melee power one, the Queen's Golden Opal Ring. These seem to be bind on pickup account, so unfortunately I don't think we'll be selling these rings, so we won't be able to make much profit there. We'll just be able to farm them and switch them between characters, and that's pretty much it. We have damage against constructs. We have when you hit a foe you gain stacks of awareness. It's the rating, so it's not too great. When you use daily power, gain damage resistance. Not too bad. However, it only lasts like 8 seconds there. We're getting beat up here. Let's kill these guys. And the last few rings here, when you have shield or temp HP, your critical strike is increased by 5%. That's pretty nice. And every 30 seconds you gain deflect. I guess it's alright, but definitely not great. And 5% more at-will damage. Pretty neat. However, it has control bonus stats, so that's not the best right there. And then you do have these purple rings, and I guess they're just the lesser variants. Some of them even there don't even have any of the bonuses. You'll be wanting the ones with the double slot with enchantments. They will have your bonuses. Well, at least some of them will. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what we can obtain with accessories and the rings. However, we can also, as has been leaked already, that we can obtain these new companion gear. Now, where we obtain them, we have a new bounty board. We can jump over here in the hub area, interact with this board here, and we can obtain these repeatable quests. Now, I don't know whether they'll be daily or weekly, but we'll see. And you can obtain these cache of the Grove. And from it, we can, as a chance, obtain the new companion gear. Meaning a lot of guys can actually obtain these, and it's not limited to, let's say, endgame players who are running the Vault of Stars or being gated behind the Shattered Diamond Shard grind. So this is going to be quite interesting. I'll go in more depth about these when I've actually gone and completed these quests, etc., and we'll actually see what's up with them. But the drop rate on them is probably going to be pretty low, and we're going to have to go and farm these out quite regularly, I'm going to assume. And we have to basically go and gather information on enemies. There are some pretty nice pieces of companion gear here. You have like double defensive ones there, you have your double offensive ones there, and up to 1,300 item level. So that's pretty neat, all things considered, even getting ones there at 1,350 item level. However, they seem to have one offense and one defense. But with that aside, other than that, we can jump to the actual new campaign, the Sharandar one, and we have part 2, the Soul Keeper. And herein we can go and progress through this bar, obtaining these rewards. For example, the Crown of the Forest, we can obtain these boots, and we can also obtain these bracers. As you can see, I already have them previewed, and we can obtain some companion tokens. 20 of them, in fact, and then, of course, your boon points. Now, it seems you can go and actually jump into this campaign if you are at any item level, as long as you're level 80. It does normally require you to have 40,000 item level, but I believe we get scaled up now, as you can see right here. And we'll go and quickly test that out by jumping to a different character. So we're on a character who's just under 30,000 item level, and if my guesses are correct, we should be able to go and obtain the quest to unlock New Sharandar and getting scaled up. And as we can see, we can. And this is up until April the 27th, meaning you guys have 2 weeks to go and jump into New Sharandar and go and accept this quest and jump in and actually unlock the place. And when you do, you will be permanently upscaled to 40,000 item level. As we can see, we jump to the Fey Crossing, which is the initial place where we can unlock the New Sharandar. So, as we can see, you will now be upscaled to 40,000 item level, meaning your maximum hit points will be much higher and your base damage will also be much higher. Meaning any newer players who get to level 80 will be able to jump in and unlock New Sharandar. This is a great thing. I thought they were only going to limit to this to when they actually released the Sharandar for the first time. I guess if you missed it then, you can go in now and you can unlock New Sharandar, but you will be a bit behind because I believe you won't be able to unlock Soul Keeper unless you have finished already Iron Tooth, but I'm not sure, and it does take you 3 weeks to finish one of these because of the weekly haul. So jumping back to our main character, that's all I can really show you guys as of right now. Some cool new companion gear we can obtain, along with some really cool rings, which are like tome rings on steroids. Anyway, just upgraded with higher item level, and most of them have the same set bonuses. Other than that, of course, we do have the new area with new heroic encounters. I really love this place. Just jumping around for a little while, and the art is just fantastic. I love the color shifts with the tones of the purple. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty excited to see what's new and how we can actually obtain those rings. So I'm going to go and spend some time actually figuring that out. And I'll let you guys know as soon as I do, and we got wrecked there. Anyway, with that said, hopefully I presented this well and you enjoyed what you saw here. If I did, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.